Good morning, my dear students. This is part 2 matrices, part 3 matrices. In this video, we discuss the topics minor of an element, cofactor of an element, determinant of the matrix, adjoint of the matrix, based on the determinant singular, non-singular definitions, inverse of the matrix. Now, we discuss the minor of an element. Now here, let A equal to Aij 3 by 3 matrix. That means A equal to, if you expand this, A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. A11, that means first row first element. A12, first row second element or first row second column element. For example, A23, 23, the suffix 23 indicates the position of the element. That means second row third column, the position of that element. A32, that is third row second column, that element. Now we discuss the minor of each and every element. The minor of Aij is denoted by Mij, capital Mij. That is the determinant of the 2 by 2 matrix obtained by eliminating ith row and jth column. Now, for example, minor of A23 is denoted by capital M23, that equal to eliminate second row third column. Look here, second row third column. So the remaining elements A11, A12, next A31, A32. The determinant of the matrix minor of A23 is denoted by capital M23, that is equal to the determinant of the 2 by 2 matrix by eliminating second row third column. Second row third column. After eliminating second row third column, we have 4 elements, that means 2 by 2 matrix, that is A11, A12, A31, A32. Determinant of 2 by 2 matrix is that is equal to A11, A32 minus A31, A12. Product of these two elements minus product of these two elements. That is the determinant of 2 by 2 matrix. So A23 minor is that. Another example. Minor of A31. A31 is M31. That equal to determinant of eliminate third row and first column. Eliminate third row and first column. Third row, just you underline that, third row and first column. That is third row. This is third row. This is first column. After eliminating third row and first column, the remaining elements are A12, A13, A22, A23. That is nothing but product of the diagonal elements AD minus BC, A12, A23 minus A22, A13 minus A22, A13. That is minor of A31 denoted by M31. A is 3 by 3. Expand that, we get to 3 by 3 matrix A11, A12, A13, that is first row, second row is A21, A22, A23, third row A31, A32, A33. Now we discuss cofactor of an element. Cofactor of Aij, cofactor of Aij, that equal to capital Aij, that equal to minus 1 whole power I plus j into Mij. Mij is minor of Aij. How to get the minor? Before we discuss that. Now for example, we are going to the cofactor of A21, that equal to capital A21, that equal to minus 1 whole power 2 plus 1 into minor. Minor is the determinant of 2 by 2 matrix of eliminating second row and first column. Second row and first column. The remaining elements are A12, A13, next A32, A33. Minus 1 whole power 2 plus 1, minus 1 whole cube. Minus 1 whole cube is minus 1. So we get minus 1 into A12, A33, determinant of this, minus A13, A32. A12, A33 minus A32, A32, A13. After elevating second row and first column. That is minor of cofactor of A21, it is minor. After converting minor as cofactor, just sign change. Minor and cofactor, these two sometimes are equal. Cofactor sometimes equal to minor, sometimes sign change. Numerically these two are equal. Cofactor and minor, numerically they are equal. Now another example. Cofactor of A33, that is capital A33, that equal to minus 1 whole power 3 plus 3 into minor. That minor, that means eliminate third row and third column, that is A11, A12, next A21, A22. After eliminating third row and third column, we get this minus 1 whole power 6, that is 1 only, A11, A22 minus A12, A21. That's enough.
Done.
Now we discuss the third point, adjoint of 3 by 3 matrix. Third one, A equal to A11, A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3, that is 3 by 3 matrix. Now we have to find the definition of adjoint of the matrix. How to find the adjoint of the matrix? By using this definition. Now we discuss that. Adjoint of A is denoted by ADJ. ADJ, A. Adjoint of A. That is adjoint of A. First of all, we have to find the cofactor matrix. What is cofactor matrix? The elements replaced with their cofactors. 9 elements are replaced by their cofactors. That is called cofactor matrix. The transpose of cofactor matrix. The transpose of cofactor matrix is adjoint of A. That means first row cofactors write down as first row elements cofactors are noted as first column. Cofactors are denoted by capital letters. The 9 elements are small letters A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. The 9 elements cofactors denoted as capital letters, capital A1, B1, C1. First row cofactors are first column. Second row cofactors are A2, B2, C2. Third row cofactors are A3, B3, C3. That means it is nothing but the transpose of the cofactor matrix. Cofactor matrix is capital A1, B1, C1 like that. The elements replaced with their that cofactors, transpose of that is, we get this. This is called the adjoint of the matrix A. Now, determinant of 3 by 3 matrix. We discussed the determinant of 3 by 3 matrix. The product of the elements of a row or column with their corresponding cofactors is called the determinant of the matrix. Fourth definition, determinant of the matrix, determinant of A, that is equal to first row elements are A1, B1, C1, their cofactors are capital A1, capital B1, capital C1. Sum of the products is determinant A1, A1 plus B1, B1 plus C1, capital C1. That is determinant. If you take second row A2, second row A2, B2, C2, their corresponding cofactors are noted as second column. So A2, B2 plus B2, A2, A2 plus B2, B2 plus C2, C2. In the same way, third row elements with their corresponding cofactors A3, A3 plus B3, B3 plus C3, C3. So, the determinant of the matrix can be evaluated in 6 ways because the matrix contains 3 rows and 3 columns. So, you can evaluate the determinant of 3 by 3 matrix can be evaluated in 6 ways by using a row or by a column. In 6 methods you can calculate. In every method we get the same answer, no changing. Each one is equal to, these 3 are equal. As well as if you take the column and their corresponding cofactors are noted as first row, so the sum of the products we get the determinant. If you take, for example, first row, the sum of the products of the any row or column with their other row or column corresponding cofactors is 0. That means, for example, A1 first row, second row cofactors, that is this. A1, A2 plus B1, B2 plus C1, C2, that value is 0. That value is 0. So, first row, second row cofactors. Second row, other row, first or second, third cofactors. Sum of the products is 0. So, my dear students, here we get one important point, that is A into adjoint A equal to adjoint A into A equal to det A into I. Det A into I. If you find the product of these two matrices, we get det A into I. Det A into I means det A 0, 0, 0 det A 0, 0, 0 det A. Because here I is the unit matrix and identity matrix, that is 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. That's why we get this det A 0, 0, 0 det A 0, 0, 0 det A. If you take common det A, we get det A into I. That is the most important property. A into adjoint A equal to adjoint A into A equal to det A into I. Now, we discuss the definitions. Singular and non-singular matrices. That is the fifth point. If det A equal to 0, then it is called singular matrix. Sixth point. If det A not equal to 0, then det A is called non-singular matrix. Non-singular matrix. Now we discuss the seventh point, inverse of the matrix. How to find the inverse of a matrix? A is 3 by 3 matrix. In the adjoint of the matrix, we note down one point, that is A into adjoint A equal to adjoint A into det A, adjoint A into A equal to det A into I. We use that one. So how to find the inverse of the matrix? Let A be a square matrix and A is a non-singular matrix. Then there exists a square matrix of the same order B such that AB equal to BA equal to I. then B is called inverse of A, denoted by B equal to A inverse. Here A is a non-singular nth order square matrix. B equal to A inverse. A inverse, inverse of A, multiplicative inverse of A. I is the identity matrix, unit matrix of the same order n. Now here, let us take A is a non-singular matrix. A into adjoint A equal to adjoint A into A equal to det A into I. Det A into I. Now here divide with det A. Det A implies that is A into adjoint A by det A equal to adjoint A by det A into A equal to I. By the definition, B clearly adjoint A by det A. B means A inverse. So inverse of A is A inverse equal to adjoint A by det A. So 1 by det A into adjoint A. Det A is a real number. A is a matrix. 1 by det A into adjoint A is the inverse of the matrix. You know, adjoint of A. 1 by det A into that. Why A is a non-singular? Because if A is singular, det A is 0. So A inverse does not exist. So inverse exists only for non-singular matrices. If A is singular, A inverse does not exist. Now we discuss one example. A equal to 3 by 3 matrix 1 0 2 2 1 0 3 2 1. Find A inverse. Find A inverse. A inverse equal to 1 by det A into adjoint A. So how to find A inverse? Now here, easy method, that is 1 by det A, after that 1 by det A into adjoint A, that equal to 1 by det A into, how to find the adjoint of the matrix? Adjoint of A is nothing but transpose of cofactor matrix. First we note down the minor matrix. Minor matrix means just replace the elements with their minus. First we write down, replace the elements with their minus. Minor of 1, look carefully. Minor of 1 is 1, eliminate row and column, that is 1 minus 0. Next, minor of 0, eliminate first row and second column, that is 2 minus 0. Next, minor of 2, that is eliminate first row and third column, 4 minus 3. Now, minor of 2, that is 0 minus 4. Minor of 1, that is 1 minus 6. Next, minor of 0, second row and third column eliminate, that is 2 minus 0. Minor of 3, third row, first column eliminate, that is 0 minus 2. Minor of 2, eliminate third row and second column, that is 0 minus 4. Next, minor of 1, third row, third column, that is 1 minus 0. Now here, the minors converted to cofactors. Here we have to apply two operations on that matrix. One is minor converted to cofactors. After that, transpose. So first convert to cofactors. How to convert the cofactors? Listen carefully. Here the position is 1 2, sum is 3, odd number. Odd number. Next here 2 1, sum is 3, odd number. Next here third row second element 3 plus 2 5, odd number. Here second row third element, that is 5, odd number. So these four elements, sign change. Remaining elements, cofactor and minor, both are same. Now sign change to these four elements only. Next, transpose. Now note down as column wise 1 by det A. What is det A? How to find the det A? Look here. This is 1. This is minus 2. 1. Determinant is the determinant is sum of the products of the elements with their cofactors. Here det A equal to first row 102. First row cofactors are this. So 1 into 1. Next plus 0 into minus 2 plus 2 into 1. So we get 3. That is det A. That is det A. So that equal to A inverse equal to, directly we can write that 1 by 3 into. Now we note down these elements as column wise because transpose is there. 1 minus 2 1. Next 4 minus 5 minus 2. Next minus 2 4 1. This is the inverse of the matrix A inverse. If you find A into A inverse, definitely that value is I. A into A inverse equal to A inverse into A equal to I. You can check that. A into A inverse into A equal to I. I means 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Definitely get. For any square matrix of non-singular, definitely A inverse exists, and as well as A into A inverse equal to A inverse into A equal to I. So we can easily find the inverse of the matrix. Please remember that. First you find the minus of each and every elements are replaced by their minus. After that converted to cofactors. That means nothing but sign change to these four elements. These four elements are non-diagonal elements. It is one diagonal, it is other diagonal. Diagonal elements are here 3, that is one common element, total 5 elements. Remaining element star shape like this. Rhombus or parallelogram, whatever it may be. These four elements, keep in your mind, sign change. Next, transpose, directly we get A inverse. Thank you, my dear students. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel.